Are going live. All right, thank you, Lynn.
There we are. Now you want me to do something else? You want me to give you control again?
If you would, please, we can go ahead and we'll get started with our presentation.
Okay, so I don't know how to do that. How do I give you control back?
Here we go. All right. So I think you have to click on my screen here and say, make me the host.
Okay, make host. Yes, I want to change. But it didn't ask me anything, so.
Oh, it says I am now the host. Well, thank you very much.
Well, heck, I just learned something new today.
Okay, well, thank you for everybody who is tuning in or watching this a little bit later on. We have one group watching us right now, and I imagine that might be us. One is the loneliest number, but we are recording this on YouTube for your posterity, and you can watch this whenever. We do have some interesting information today. This is our 2021 CHIP Partnership Application Public Hearing. The City of Worcester with Wayne County, the City of Orville, and the City of Rittman are coordinating with the State of Ohio and the Wayne Metropolitan Housing Authority to make an application for the Ohio Development Services Agency Community Development Block Grant and Home Funded Program with supplemental funding from the Ohio Housing Trust Fund, known as CHIP. So we'll walk through a quick presentation today to just share what this program is about, how our residents may be able to participate, and also to share that we're looking forward to obtaining some of your public comments and thoughts and feedback on how we proceed forward with this project. So you will see up on the screen right now, I apologize here, our presentation starting off. So it is just a little bit after noon here on May the 2nd, or I'm sorry, May the 17th. This is our first of two public hearings that we'll be hosting. Today, I'm joined by Tanya Sargent of the Wayne Metropolitan Housing Authority, Kristen Ensley, who is the Community Development Coordinator of the City of Worcester, Pete Wersler, who is the Planning Director of Wayne County, and then myself is, I am Jonathan Millay of the City of Worcester. So we'll just share with you this explanation, and we also have this available on the City of Worcester's website at worcesterOH.com /development. So just to start off, what is CHIP? CHIP is a grant that is entirely, CHIP is a grant and loan program that is entirely forgivable. It is geared toward assisting low to moderate income families with financial support to repair their homes, afford to purchase a new home, or to afford a newly renovated apartment. CHIP stands for Community, Housing, Impact, and Preservation. Community applying for all of Wayne County. Housing, focused specifically on low to moderate income residents. The impact is rebuilding our community with a focus on saving our existing housing stock. These are some of the projects that we fund for residents throughout Wayne County. You can see some before and after images. You see a modernization of a restroom. You see modernization of a kitchen, and then also exterior upgrades. All of these are geared toward being able to help preserve housing by making necessary health and safety repairs. A lot of times we do think of some of these things as being cosmetic, but they are essential for the safety and structural integrity of buildings. And this keeps a housing unit in safe working order to provide shelter for our families that are most in need. Who can receive a CHIP grant? That is anybody who's low to moderate income within the Wayne County area, including the cities of Worcester, Orville, Rittman. As far as what the level of low to moderate income entails, it does fluctuate from year to year, but you see on the screen here what the Department of Housing and Urban Development defines as low to moderate income. So for an individual making $40,000 a year or less in Wayne County, that individual is eligible for our program that we are hoping to apply to. That also goes up to $57,280 for a family of 4, and proceeds upwards to $75,680 for a family of 8. We have different levels here. These numbers are updated regularly, but again, the focus is being able to assist individuals and families who are in these income categories with either assistance in purchasing a home, making rent more affordable, or repairing the homes in which they live. These programs are also available to landlords who are seeking assistance to repair older apartments who are able to commit to rent control for a period of time. That control being a commitment to rent to families and individuals who fall within these income limits. So I'd like to share just briefly, if I can get my screen to advance, the types of specific activities that we fund with CHIP. We have private owner rehabilitation, which is a forgivable mortgage for homeowners. These are entirely forgivable. Loans of up to $64,000 per unit, and that helps to rehab an entire home so that it is fully safe and operable, with the target goal of being no major repairs necessary for the next 30 years. Similarly, rental rehabilitation, this is the same program open to landlords. In this case, we're generally seeking a 25 to 50% match from the landlord and 5 to 15 years of rent control. For smaller, more emergency type repairs, such as, let's say, a perforated roof or water damage or utility connection issues, we have what's called the home repair program offered through this. That provides up to $18,000 in repairs to help either redo a water line connection. Again, as we mentioned, the roof replacement is a popular application for this, and other necessary repairs to keep the home in working safe order. We also have a homeownership loan, which is a forgivable mortgage that provides not only assistance to repair the structure up to code so that it will last for 30 years, but also funding to provide a down payment so that that home can be more affordable for a family in need. Generally, it's the down payment requirement on for most families in need that keep them from being able to attain homeownership. So these programs, these grants, forgivable loans, are available to help accomplish these goals. Some other things that are supported with the CHIP program, and again, this will vary from community to community. There's tenant-based rental assistance. Section 8 is a very similar program that's a little bit more popular. But what this does is it provides and supplements somebody's rent payments so that a apartment can be more affordable. There is a hard termination limit. If we were to be funded with this program, in any event, the funding would have to cease December 31st, 2023. There is also rental home repair, which is a home repair program, again, addressing small, specific, one or two specific items made available for landlords. And in that case, they would have to be, again, committing at that time to supporting low to moderate income tenants. There's also funding available to support new housing construction with Habitat for Humanity. And this is a little bit unique in that it allows for the creation of new units. That provides up to $30,000 per project. And lastly, limited to 12% of total expenditures of this program, there is fair housing and general administration. And this covers staff costs associated with marketing the CHIP program, facilitating the fair housing program, which provides information for individuals on their fair housing rights, assisting clients with their applications, coordinating construction work, inspecting projects and work commenced to the federally required standards, and managing the financing for individual work elements. There's quite a bit of staff time and work that goes into this along with counseling. And so that's how those funds, when they're provided to communities, are made available. As far as the CHIP program, just continuing this just a little bit further, again, these programs are geared toward individuals who are low to moderate income, and generally the funding is provided either as a direct grant or a 100% forgivable mortgage or loan Now that mortgage is not something that is subordinated in the future if a homeowner is looking to refinance or cash out early. There is a commitment, a time commitment to be residing within a home, generally between 2 and 5 years, 5 to 15 years for landlords or major home rehabilitations and down payment assistance. Applications are accepted continually. In fact, we're accepting applications for this, hopefully applied for or to be applied for grant going into next year. Rental projects are scored based on need, with some projects requiring larger landlord matches. Priority is given to homes that show the greatest level of need and distress. That said, applications are open and available as long as funds are available. And currently, we still do have a few application windows open right now for the emergency home repair program for individuals that are, again, looking for grants to help make them accomplish a project at their home to help remedy a safety problem there. Moving on, just to share where this program is available, it's throughout, if Wayne County and its partners are able to make a successful application, this service area would be funded throughout the entire county. So this includes all jurisdictions. So if you're a Wayne County resident, you would be eligible for this program, provided you met the low to moderate income requirements. So working together, we are talking about a partnership and oops, apologize. The purpose of a partnership is to bring governments together to operate more efficiently and leverage more funding. To give an idea of the work that we've done in the past, we'd like to share some information on our current grant, which runs through the end of this year. You see 11 homes have been fully rehabilitated for private owners. We had 6 rental projects. We had 20 emergency home repair projects, including 4 of which were septic, and 1 home ownership project, for a total of 41 projects accomplished. Going into the future, projects are becoming more expensive as construction costs go up. So unfortunately, we will not be able to do as many projects. But today we're out trying to obtain feedback on how to target our funding if we can secure funding for the future. Jumping into the mechanics of this, the governments of the city of Worcester, the city of Oroville, the city of Rittman, and Wayne County and the independent Wayne Metropolitan Housing Authority are working together to make this grant application possible that we're seeking. Our partnership is taking public comments on this program to help us better understand how to fashion our grant application and to determine which activities our communities should commit to performing if funded. You see my contact information here below the second bullet point. I am Jonathan Millay, City of Worcester, Development Coordinator. My email is jmillay@worcesterOH.com, and my phone number is 330-263-5250. Happy to receive any feedback that you have. If you are watching this on YouTube, you're welcome to provide your comments in the chat bar. We also, as we provided in our legal notice, shared information on how you can mail us as well. And our address will be included here at the end, which is 538 North Market Street, Worcester, Ohio. We will be hosting a second public hearing tentatively on June 3rd, 2021 at noon. This meeting will be held in person and in a similar format, also available via YouTube for those who are not able to attend in person. So at that time, we hope to take the feedback we received today and share a formal budget going forward. Making this application, it's a highly competitive program. It is limited federal funding that we are seeking. It is managed through the state government, the Ohio Development Services Agency, and there are more communities applying to have a CHIP program in their jurisdiction than there are funds available. We will not know until December 1st on or about if these funds are actually available. However, nonetheless, we are still accepting applications. Wayne Metropolitan Housing Authority, who has been managing this program for us for quite some time, is still accepting those applications. And it is possible that we could commence work early going into 2022. So for those of us who are here in person, we have signed in. If you are watching us online and you're interested in leaving your name, you're most welcome to in the comment. Once a grant is awarded, Ms. Tanya Sargent, again, who is with us here today from Wayne Metropolitan Housing Authority, will be helping to help coordinate the applications, provide counseling and support, and guide projects, hopefully to a successful resolution. A couple other points we just want to share before we close today. Providing fair housing services. This is something that the city of Worcester and Wayne County is doing to help just monitor fair housing needs, provide fair housing education, and answer fair housing questions of our citizenry. You see our contact information here below. Wayne County's Fair Housing Hotline is 330-287-5420, and the City of Worcester is 330-263-5200, extension 300. So always happy to provide information there. Similarly, our local communities, many offer what's called a Community Reinvestment Area program. This is a real estate tax exemption that is applied on homes when new projects are undertaken, and it is available in most areas of the City of Worcester, also areas of the City of Warville, City of Rittman, and Doylestown. Contact your local City Hall for information. So with that, talking about, again, a path forward at this point, we would be looking to have our second public hearing on June 3rd. On June 23rd, 2021, our application deadline is set, and we should know on or about December 1st if we do have these funds available. So that said, we do wish to say thank you here, and I will stop our share of the presentation here just momentarily as I want to double check to see if we have any comments on YouTube. We have 3 people watching. Thank you very much for joining us. We do not have any comments on the chat, so we will be closing this public hearing in approximately 1 minute from when you are looking at this. We are on a 1-minute delay. So I'll hand it over to my colleagues, Mr. Wursler and Ms. Sargent, if we have any comments or anything to add while we're waiting for any last information here. And there being none, we'll give it just another couple seconds here. Happy to take any comments. And again, if you have any questions about CHIP and its availability, you are welcome to contact us at any time. Our CHIP office, again, managed through the Wayne Metropolitan Housing Authority, is available at 330-264-2727. So with there being no further comments, hope that this information can be helpful. We'll close this public hearing, and I wish everybody a wonderful year ahead, and we'll look forward to seeing you on June 3rd. Thank you.